Hey YouTube, Tara Jane here. So I had like a supernatural panel thingy to go to tonight, and it was so cool. It was a ton of fun. Basically it was called the PaleyFest Festival. And it's basically just a panel of your favorite TV show getting together, talking about their shit. So they played like a world premiere episode, and it was pretty fucking cool. Not gonna give any spoilers or anything, but it's classic supernatural madness type of thing. They end up in a cartoon. It was really badass. So basically the cast comes out and everybody's like, oh my god, and I'm freaking out. I'm wearing one of their t-shirts. Well, one of the ones from like Jared Padalecki's organization. So yeah, it says I am enough. Love yourself first. Always keep fighting, I think it is. Yeah, always keep fighting. That's gonna sound terrible. Okay, so yeah, it was super exciting. Because I don't know, there's just something about the show that really I love. I love the geeky supernatural aspect. I love the chemistry between the actors. I love that they have this organization to help people with mental illness, all that fun stuff. So yeah, it was pretty damn cool. Yesterday was 3 weeks without binging, so that's really nice. My fibromyalgia has been fucking terrible, especially like the fatigue. The fatigue has been killer, but I think that's because I'm getting off diet pills. So yeah, I've been exhausted constantly. I've kind of been drinking a little bit more like caffeine. I mean, not as much as I did back when I was working second shift, but ugh, I hate being so tired. Like, it's bad. And yet it's almost midnight and I'm still awake, because that's kind of my schedule. So I'm not going to be making my therapy appointment on Friday, because I'm going to WonderCon, which is like a Comic-Con, but like cheaper and easier to get into. So I already messaged her and let her know. So I think I'm going to go in on Monday. So next week I'll have 2 appointments, Monday and Friday. And hopefully I'll learn if I got into the program or not. I'm really hoping I do, because I know that if I'm going to be working through all this crap, it's going to be hard, to say the least. And having that extra support at the beginning would probably be really beneficial. So yeah, yeah. I think I blogged about this. I don't know if I put it in a video, but I recently like cleaned out my pill box. Because I just have like supplements and vitamins and Tylenol and prescriptions and stuff right next to here, and I used to have diet pills, and I kept finding myself reaching for them, like subconscious, like not even thinking about it. I just like, oh, I'm tired, or oh, I'm hungry, or whatever. I reach down and I'm like, no, no. So I cleaned it out. I had 7 or 8 bottles of different diet pills just down here next to me. And like, part of me, when I was answering her questions, felt like I was exaggerating a little bit, because it's like, I did tell her that I went periods without taking them, but for the most part, for the most of 15 years, it's been on. And I'm trying to tell myself, like, oh, it's not that bad now, it's not that bad now. But when I took all those diet pills out of here, and like, I just moved in over there, because like, I'm not ready to throw them away, because there's like green tea pills, there's green coffee pills, Garcinia cambogia, it's like natural stuff. So it feels okay. So yeah, I don't know. I don't want to get rid of them. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. But at least they're over there. They're harder to get to, blah blah blah. So I can at least throw away the bad ones. Like I got some from like the 99-cent store. Which are like in this black bottle, and they're alright. They give you a little boost of energy, but those I can easily throw away because it's not like I'm out a bunch of money. But at least some of the other stuff, there's actually like other kind of benefits to it, so I don't know. I'll at least talk to my therapist and see what she says. But for now, I'm just not gonna take them. So yeah. Yeah, I pretty much just wanted to give a little update because I'm still like on that buzz of like the fangirling like crazy. Yeah, it was just so cute. They're so adorable, especially Misha. No, they're all adorable, but Misha Collins, like anytime he got asked a question, like personally, he'd get so excited, and anytime anybody was like, "Misha, we love you," he's just like beaming and stuff. It was so cute. And then like they're talking to Alex, the new guy who plays Jack. And he's going on and on about how the cast was like hazing him and stuff, and Jared is sitting next to him and he's just kind of like it's just bad. It was just so funny. And then they like start doing the question and answers like with the audience and stuff, and one lady goes on this, "I love your show, blah blah blah. First thing, blah blah blah. Second thing, blah blah blah. Third thing, truth or dare." So everybody's like, "Whoa!" So then they made Misha do it because everybody was like, "I don't want to make him do it." So they picked Misha, and he's like, "I'll go with dare." So she's like, "I dare you to thumb wrestle me." So he did, and they're like thumb wrestling and stuff, and he won. But it was so cute, like just the whole thing. And then like they signed autographs and stuff afterwards, but there was just way too many people. I like couldn't deal with the crowd or anything, so I just kind of like stayed back and just was like, "Oh, I'm in the same room as them." I think it's one of those things of like that show was there for me when nothing else was, and during like my darkest time that organization was coming out. Yeah, I think it was during one of my really, really, really bad relapses. And it kind of kept me from going off the deep end a little bit. At least to see somebody with what I imagine is so much better life struggling. And it's just like, okay, it's not just me type of a thing. So yeah, little update with the food stuff besides just not binging and not taking diet pills. I've eaten breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day this week. Trying the intuitive eating thing. Trying to read that book and Health at Every Size. I really feel like people like kind of misunderstand the Health at Every Size thing. I don't think it so much means like you can be healthy at 500 pounds, because I don't really agree with that. But I think the book and the movement should be more of a thing of you should focus on being healthy no matter what size you are, without the goal of weight loss, or regardless if you end up losing weight or not. Because at least I know for me, I'll go and start being healthy for my health, and then when I see I'm not losing weight, I just give up and go back to whatever. And then lose all the progress that I had made, not weight wise. You know what I mean? Like there's still things that are good for you. Movement is good for you. So I think it's more of that kind of a thing. Focus on healthy habits no matter what weight you are. Take care of yourself no matter what weight you are. And do good things for your body, even if you don't lose weight. I think that's what it's meant to be. At least that's what it is to me. It doesn't mean that I can get up to 500 pounds because I'm not okay with that. And I don't even feel good as I am right now. But I think with the whole, like, eating what you want when you want type of a thing, it's more of a eat when you're hungry, stop when you're full, eat what you want, and just really pay attention. Like, to the food, to the taste, to the smell, to all of that, to how you're feeling. Don't get too overly stuffed because that doesn't feel good. And eat foods that make you feel good. Like, it doesn't matter how good something tastes. If you feel like you're going to throw up afterwards because it makes you sick, probably shouldn't be eating that thing. And eventually you'd learn that. Because let's say your favorite food in the whole wide world is pizza. So you're allowed to have pizza breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single day. You're probably going to do that for a couple days. And then eventually you're kind of going to get tired of it. That's pretty much what the idea is. Like, if you take off the rules, if you take off that kind of stuff and allow everything, the novelty wears off. Like, I have 2 boxes of Girl Scout cookies in my freezer. And I can eat them at any time. It's been a couple weeks. I think I've had like 5 cookies. Because it's more of a thing of, am I hungry? Well, that sounds good. Am I hungry right now? No, not really. They'll be there tomorrow. And at least for me, I think it's a good thing to stay away from the scale. Not because I'm going to focus on losing weight, but because if I start losing weight, I'm going to freak out. Which sounds very odd. Because I know I need to lose weight. Because I'm obese and I don't feel good. And all that stuff. Like, my weight is higher than it should be. It's higher than my happy weight or my set point or whatever it's called. But I know when I see the scale moving down, I freak out. And it's very, very stupid. But I feel like my weight protects me from people hurting me. And it's not logical. It doesn't actually work. But if I lose weight and become prettier, people are going to hit on me and they might hurt me. That's at least like the coping mechanism in my head or whatever. So that's why therapy is going to be a good thing, because eventually I'll work through that and be able to realize, oh, people aren't going to hurt me. It's okay. And if they do, Irishman, it's just going to, chop all their bollocks off. Not really, but like, staying away from the scale is a good idea, because I'm sure with the way that I'm eating now, it's going to fluctuate. It might go up a little bit at first, but eventually it's going to go down.